Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we are doing the battle between Doom, Iron Man and Wolverine once again with low gravity this time, and it's going to be a completely different outcome. You guys are going to absolutely love it. Let's pop in. So we're going to get in-game footage now, and here we go. What we're going to need is we're going to need a bunch of impulses and a bunch of shockwaves. If you guys saw my previous attempts at this, you'll know what the outcome was, and it was absolute awesome. Make sure you check it out after this one, and don't forget to smash that subscribe, guys. We're aiming for 100,000 subscribers by Christmas. I think we can do it if you guys support the series, so smash that subscribe. I know we can get there, so thank you everyone considering to support the channel right there. So we're at it with round 2 today. Here we go. Impulses, shockwaves. We're going to gather a bunch of them up, and then we're going to skip to the next stage of this process. So let's skip over there. Okay, coming in with part 2 of the process, we actually needed to build a bridge to cover the entire water on the map. So I'm going to show some replay footage here after we finish doing this, and you can see this replay footage is going to be needed to show you guys how much we actually covered up, just to make sure these bosses don't get trapped in the water, because shockwaves and impulse do not work in the water. Just a quick one to clarify that the video is real, because previously people are saying, oh no, the bosses are your friends because they've got their name tag. That is because it's Battle Lab, and also you can see the replay here of all the 4 people in my game with their names right there. Little screenshot for you guys. So yeah, that's that there. Don't forget to go and support me in the item shop though with code PostboxPat. You can do this in the Rocket League shop as well as in the Epic Games store. I'm a hashtag Epic Games partner, and it really does help out through these difficult times. So thank you everyone considering to support me further with code PostboxPat. After a ton of footage of us building this giant bridge, it was time to start impulsing Iron Man. So Crytek already went ahead and started impulsing him down the hill. We managed to get him to our first bridge, and unfortunately with the low gravity effect, it seems like Iron Man has this weird glitch where he also wants to be sucked back into Stark Industries. So every time we impulsed him, he kind of like had a banana style effect. It just didn't make any sense for the impulse. See him kind of going around to the left again? He was crazy. So it wasn't working too well with Iron Man until I actually decide that we've got to try and get the right angles here. So I decided it was my turn to do a lot of the impulsing. Let's try and get a few of the shots off here. Again, an awful shot right there. That's enough of me taking the L with these impulses. It was time to step up the game. Watch this one. Let's get this one going. Come on, this has got to be the one. This has got to be the one. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. There goes Iron Man. Oh, what? Look at that curve on Iron Man. That is insane. Look at the distance he is going, though. That banana has sent him all the way to Doom's Domain, just where we need him, outside of Doom's Domain. Then we can go and get Dr. Doom, and we will be set. So Iron Man is in our location. What we have to do to box up Iron Man, we're going to need a bunch of bounce pads. This is a method we've used in the past in a few trials. So kind of an interesting one until we actually got the previous video where we got really lucky, where Doom was not actually, well, you know, you've seen the video. So I'm not going to reveal what happened in part 1. But yeah, go and check it out after this one if you haven't already. But yes, we box up Iron Man here to keep him safe. This stops him from beaming us and makes him a little bit confused why he's bouncing. Moving forward in time, it was time to go and collect Dr. Doom from the Doom's Domain location. Now, to get Dr. Doom out of here, it was a little bit more difficult than we thought. We had to actually get an impulse and get him out of here, and we just got him out, luckily enough. He was dead hard to trap down for some reason. Again, the banana style effect just wasn't helping us with this low gravity, but it makes it more fun and enjoyable. I thought I would do it on a different setting just to see what the outcome was, and you are going to be surprised with this one. So, Doom himself, we get him going a little bit further. You can see we're bouncing him along the road here. Now we've got to try and get him over to the actual area where Iron Man is over at Risky. We've got to watch out for all his shots. So let's see if we can dodge a few of his shots, get some more impulses down, and get Doom flying. So there we missed one. That was a bad miss there. We got to try and get some better throws in that. And there we have it. Oh, the banana effect is sending him all over the place. It's crazy how mad the banana effect is. I don't even know why he went to the left then, because that isn't towards Doom's Domain at all. And again, here you can see him curving back in towards Doom's Domain. Moving on to our next clip here, you can see we've managed to get Doom over to our bridge section, and I've got a really nice impulse in there coming in, and we get Doom all the way. Wow, that is basically where we need him. Iron Man's right there. You can see Iron Man's name. You can see Doom's name. Okay, we had a little bit of a disaster. We didn't manage to box up Doom, but let's try again. Here we go. Go on, go on. Oh, where's that impulse going? Okay, it's sent him over here. Is Yorkie going to get one? Go on, Yorkie. What is Doom do? What? He just bounced off the floor and gone up into the air. Something to do with the dodgy gravity and the mechanics of these bots. But that is crazy to see that we've got him in a good position. The boss is now ready to be boxed up right here. This is a perfect spot to box him up. And then we can build our giant battle arena to actually have these battling with Wolverine as well. So we're going to have to go and collect Wolverine next, which shouldn't be that difficult at all. We've done that a few times on these videos. So I'm going to skip over that process in a second when we do go and get him. As I was editing this video, I decided to jump on into the replay because I wanted to actually show you guys where we're at. So this is what happens. Doom just doesn't know how to track what's going on. And it was time to build our giant arena for these two because we wanted to make Iron Man get a little bit closer to Doom. So we thought that if we built this giant arena, then Iron Man and Doom aren't going to be able to escape and are going to get close to each other as well. And with the gravity being really low, we wanted to keep them in the arena because if they jump accidentally when they're battling, they're going to bounce out. So it was time to cover the arena up like we're doing here. I've sped this up extremely fast just so we could get the footage through really quick because this took us about half an hour to build the entire arena, but it was worth it because it made it really fun and enjoyable. So yeah, here's the replay again, another one, and going on to a second replay now because we actually took up that much replay room. But yeah, this is our next plan here, to get Iron Man from this box here over to Doom. So not too difficult. That's Doom there on the right, Iron Man's over there on the left, and we've got to get him through this tunnel. So what we decided to do was fill this up with bounce pads, and then what this was going to do is actually bounce Iron Man along all the way through these bounce pads to get him closer to Doom, allowing for the fight to be as perfect as possible. So yeah, that was going to work out really well. Iron Man's going to bounce along here, he's going to get close over there, and then he's going to battle out Doom and Wolverine at the same time, and we're going to see the outcome of this one. So it's going to be awesome. You can see this is the bounce area, and we're going to let Iron Man out, and you can see what happens is when we let him out, his aim is to try and bounce along all of these, which is possible. So if I shoot the wall there, you can see I'm doing that, and then Iron Man just slowly starts to bounce along these, and suddenly he just zoomed along at full speed. So there you have it. That gravity really pinged him along pretty quick, and there he was. He ended up in the end section over here. So we've got Iron Man in here, we blocked him in. We also have Doom on the other side, and then we just cleared up the arena and deleted the blocks there. So nice little movement there for Iron Man. Now it is time to collect Wolverine. That's right, guys. Wolverine needed collecting, so we had to actually jump over to the woods, and luckily enough, he was on the edge of the woods in a perfect spot. And yes, the cars are extremely hard to drive on low gravity. You guys got some time to go on Battle Labs, set your setting to low gravity. Go and try it out, guys, because these cars are very difficult to drive. But after a little bit of practice, I did manage to get the hang of it, and we were pretty much set. It makes the cars really fun. You can kind of make the cars fly in it as well, so I recommend going on Battle Labs just to do that as well if you guys have got some free time after the video. But yeah, really awesome stuff. I'm loving these cars. Okay, switching over to our next little bit of footage here. You can see we got closer and closer to the door we opened up, and here he comes, Wolverine. It was time to bring him into the giant arena where we've got Iron Man trap, Dr. Doom trap, and Wolverine coming on his way, and this was going to be the final showdown between these three for the second attempt. We've already had one go at this. It was really fun. I know you guys absolutely loved it, and the outcome was a little bit interesting, but this one you're gonna like. So here we've got Wolverine coming in, we've got Iron Man there on the right, Dr. Doom there on the left. We are ready to go. It was time to let them out, and Iron Man and Doom became free, and they started battling out, and Wolverine is ready to engage. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch into replay, rewatch this at a slower speed so we can go over exactly what is going on. So it begins. Wolverine charges into the arena, following my car here. Then we release Iron Man and Doom. They break out and they are ready to battle Wolverine. Wolverine, for some reason, doesn't actually engage with Doom straight away, and neither Iron Man. He's more focused on the car still. So this gives Iron Man and Doom some time to battle it out. You can see Wolverine is kind of looking at them thinking, which one do I target? Do I target Iron Man? Do I target Doom? Which was a very strange outcome. I didn't expect that. Then you can see here, Doom and Iron Man are battling out at the back of the arena here. Doom's trying to rotate over to Doom's domain, while Iron Man is still trying to get back to Stark Industries, but we've boxed them in. The low gravity allows for Doom to get some huge height advantage here, causing the fight between these two to be really interesting. I didn't expect these two to battle it out, and even if Wolverine jumped in on the fight here, he would have struggled. So he's waiting, I guess, for Doom to get down from that gravitational kind of area, and Iron Man even to use the gravity to his advantage to take on Wolverine. But luckily, we've got enough chance here for this fight to keep going. So Wolverine is still spectating the area. You can see him over here. We'll jump to him in a second. But you've got Iron Man and Doom absolutely blasting each other. And what's really interesting is Doom is missing a lot of his shots. I did not expect Doom to miss so many of his shots on Iron Man, causing Iron Man to get the advantage. I know Iron Man's going to have faster DPS because he's got that auto aim ability, whereas Doom has to aim his shots. Even Doom being the AI, he was still struggling to hit a few of his shots. You can see another one which he's missed, and Iron Man is just getting them laser beams off. He does hit Iron Man there on that one. And this is where Iron Man is going to take the huge advantage here. For some reason, Doom decided he wanted to get a little bit more height on Iron Man, and Wolverine is going to be creeping his way in a second. You can see him over here, still keeping his eye on what's going on. He is keeping that eye clear on Doom. He's got his eye on Doom. He's just not attacking him because Doom is up in the air. He doesn't actually want to get Doom when he's in the air, so he's waiting back. I thought it was quite a clever move from him. You can see here, Doom gets absolutely eliminated on the top by Iron Man, and now we are left with Wolverine and Iron Man. And from our previous result, I'm almost certain Iron Man says to himself, you know, nope, we don't want to be here anymore. We see Wolverine. Wolverine sees Iron Man. Iron Man's still targeting Doom even though he's just been eliminated. You can see Wolverine is now starting to walk slowly towards Iron Man. But Iron Man's got 100 IQ, maybe even more, 400 IQ. He opens the door and goes, nope, I'm leaving this place. Get me out of here. He knows he's going to lose to Wolverine. So he just completely opens the door and just walks out of the arena. Honestly, guys, I did not expect this outcome. To me, that is a W for Iron Man. He has legged it and ran away. But Wolverine does not waste his time and charges straight for Iron Man. He has no messing around at all. To me, that's a W to Iron Man. But right now, we can kind of predict what's going on. Iron Man's kind of having a little bit of a celebration, but he's still out here, still shooting at some of us flying around in the sky. And Wolverine just doesn't know what to do. Does he engage Iron Man? Does he not? In this situation here, Wolverine, we've pinged him with an impulse to try and get his attention to Iron Man. But Iron Man just does not care at all. He is getting out of here. He does not want Wolverine on him at all. He wants to get back to Stark Industries where his robots are to stay safe. We are trying our best to keep Iron Man back, and it looks like right now Wolverine is ready to engage. For some reason, Iron Man decides to go into the water. This is a dangerous move for Iron Man because now he's got to break through our entire bridge, giving Wolverine the advantage here, and Wolverine is easily going to be able to catch Iron Man at this pace. He is getting absolutely nowhere. Okay, you can see now Wolverine is in the distance. He says to himself, this is it, Iron Man, you are mine. You tried running away from the arena. Now it is time to eliminate you. Wolverine just chases Iron Man down. He's not just taking out Iron Man, he's also taking on us as well at the same time. Iron Man's trying to get a few shots off at Wolverine. He's missing almost every single one. He's hit one there. The water is being such an advantage here for Wolverine, protecting him a lot. And he gets such an uppercut right there and takes out Iron Man on that elimination. Wow, guys, I did not expect Wolverine to win that one. I thought Iron Man was going to escape, but it looks like the outcome again has been to Wolverine. What a crazy fight that was, guys. Don't forget to smash that like, smash that subscribe, and if you haven't checked out part 1 of this experiment where we did the exact same thing again with an awesome outcome, go and check it out. It is on screen right now. I'll see you guys over there.